What's up, y'all? It's your boy DST checking on another edition of our YouTube. So today is Tuesday, so we're doing Creative Tuesdays. So today I'm going to be talking about the edit I dropped last night, which is going to be right here. It's a LeBron, looking at his kingdom type of feel. This one was really fun to do. Honestly, it's the first time I did a lot of different things. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. So as always, if you guys like the content, if you really support the page, make sure you do a like and subscribe. It's not a huge deal. It just would mean a lot to me and it helped to grow the channel. So let's do this, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, y'all. Let's do this. Ready to get going. So generally I like to think about it before I do anything. So in this case I was like, oh, I want a LeBron edit where he's like overlooking the city of LA, right? And I'm like, okay, I want to get this vibe of relaxation, holding the trophy, having a cigar, overlooking, like tired, like kind of a Thanos feel. I kind of got there a little bit. It was definitely a little bit different than what I wanted. Not in a bad way, just I never really got there exactly what I wanted to do. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through all of it. So generally, I will get my background. So this is just the background I worked with. I just got it offline. It's actually pretty sick, to be honest. It's really kind of just awesome. So I wanted to add a lot of different stuff to it to create that depth. You look at it, it looks great, but we need a little bit more. First, I added some fog. So I added in the front and the back to create like a little bit of a depth. And then I added a little bit more fog to create more depth between the buildings and the mountains. And then I added even more up front so it looks even, farther out. So that's where I started with. Then I added some lighting so it looks like the sun's coming in from the right. And then I added some highlights on the buildings, which causes a little bit of a better feel to it. And then I just added like a little bit of a different background to add a little more symbolicness, a little more I don't know, I guess just like orange, I guess. But it was actually took forever, to be honest, because there's just a lot of different steps that I need to do. And like I have done so far, I'm not going to go through every single layer. I might break it down a little bit, but this is not the point. If you guys want tutorials, let me know in the comments, and then we can go through and do that. So I added some fog, like I always do. Add some more lighting up top, and then this is where it actually got pretty sick. So I wanted to add a feeling of like turning on the city. So I looked through and I found some extra lighting on the top, so it created more lighting. Then I went through and found all the yellow spots and turned them on, basically turned on the city. And then found some of the red ones, more red ones, and then I added all the little yellow ones, which caused a little bit more pop, and then added some orange. Then the background is done at that point. But then I added some more coloring just to make it a little bit better. So I added some more highlights, added a color lookup, which I think was moonlight, really, really low. I wanted to have that feel, just that like nighttime feel. Add a lot of fog right in front because once I start working on the next stuff, it's going to make a lot more sense. Then the background is fully done. And then I added some blur in the background to make it look like it's farther away. Now, next step I did is I added some ground. So I was like, okay, I'm going to have LeBron standing on it. Then I wanted to make the ground match, so I added a little bit of a blue, some black, just to kind of give that perception. And then I think I did some highlights, yeah. Then the ground is done in that sense. Then I added some orange to make it look like it's coming from the sky, because it's a little bit too bright right now, but a little while it'll make more sense. Then the craziness happens. This took me forever. All right, so we'll start this way. So first thing I always do is I find the body that I want to use. So in this case, it was just literally, this was the photo I found of LeBron. And I'm like, okay, I can use that to add a bunch of stuff. So then I found some legs that look like they fit, so I added them on. And we can go through that later, or what I did, because it's really painful. Then I went and got a different head to make it look like he's looking forward, because that's what I wanted. Then from there, so this is all done with the LeBron body part. So now it's like, looks like a full-on body. Then I exported this photo to another layer. We can, once again, we can go into it to see what I did, but I'm just trying to keep it simple. So if you guys, once again, if you guys really want that, let me know in the comments and I will do stuff like that. So then I exported the layer. I added some coloring to make it work. Cut off his hands because I put in different hands to make it work. To make everything I wanted work, and also added that coloring to make it look more realistic. Added some more coloring, some darkness, and then this is where I started doing some cool stuff. So this hand was actually just his normal hand. I don't know what happened there, but it's just his normal hand, this one. And then I added a crown because, you gotta always have a crown. And I got this through Envato Elements. I use them, they're awesome. Like a 3D thing. Then I added some coloring to make it look and match a little bit more. Then I got a photo of a man holding a cigar, and it's actually a white guy, so it was super hard to make that work, but I did. So I blurred out a lot of the colors, made it a little bit more match, like the purplish vibe. Then I started adding different coloring to make it as best as I could. And it doesn't really even look that realistic, but once it's a little darker, you can't even tell. So then I was like, oh, I gotta turn on the cigarette light because, we want to turn it on. So just turn a little red right there. Then I got a trophy and put it in between him, so it looks like he's holding it. Then I exported the whole thing again to another layer, so I'm able to just, work with it. So then I started adding some coloring. This is when things start coming together a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Some light in there. A little bit of a rim light. A little bit of red coming from here, this area, because it's going to be lit in a minute. And then I also had some. Then I had some dark spots to create a little bit more of a depth. Then what I do here. Okay, then I add some more lighting, actually light, so it looks like it's on. Added some red to make it look like it's illuminating. I think I added, some more red. And then I think I added some ashes, and it didn't really even look like it made much of a difference, but I did. Then I added some more coloring, more coloring, more coloring, more coloring, more coloring, and it's all gonna come together because I wanted the sun to be coming from the right side, so I knew that I was gonna use orange. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna shade him first, have it come in this way, and then it'll make more sense once I start doing things. And obviously, he doesn't have any legs or feet or whatever, So I had to cover those up. So I got these a couple rocks and I think just some plants. I just. I blurred him a little bit to make it look like it's farther away, whatever. I was also gonna do to have his jerseys laid down on him, like his old ones, like the Heat and the Cavs, but I just couldn't make it work, so that kind of sucked. I thought that would be a cool addition, but it didn't work, so it's fine. So then we added nothing, so it's just there for no reason. Then, this is when it gets cool. Add some lighting. So, I basically wanted the feeling that it was really coming from the right side, just like a hazy feel. So, I had some lighting first, then I had some coloring to make it even brighter. Did the same thing twice, made it more and more brighter, and then I did a curves adjustment layer, inverted it, and made the light really coming from the right side, so it looks like it's all coming towards him that way, so it makes it much more of a focal point. Then I think I added some more darkness, maybe. Yeah, darkness. Then I'm not sure what I did there, just probably like something little. And then I added some more lighting to make it more dark, and then I added some dust because I love dust and I always do that. Then I'm done. It's a little dark right now, but I knew that when I put it into the camera raw filter, I was going to be able to work through it and fix it. So this is what the end product ended up looking like. Obviously very vibrant, very awesome, and I'm really proud of this one. It came out really good. Yeah, so I'm going to keep doing this every Tuesday. I'm going to be going through all this stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And as always, make sure you subscribe down below because it's going to really help out the channel and we're going to be able to grow this. And yeah, that's really it, guys. So I really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.